Hi guys, this is Reaper Grim 7. I'm part of Grim Discoveries here. I'm doing this video on behalf of one of my friends who recently purchased a Ruger 1022. He's not very familiar with guns yet, so I figured I'd do a general overview of disassembly of the rifle, care of the rifle, and loading of the rifle. Okay? So why don't we go ahead and start with that, since that's the most important piece. I'm going to turn it around here. So this here is your magazine. This is a standard 10 round mag, which my friend lives in California. I live up here in Washington. This is all you can have in California. Here you can get a 25 round banana magazine, which these are really nice. You can get these in California, but they've got a block in here right about where my thumb is, and so you can still only fit 10 mags, so they're pretty much just for looks. Alright, so this is a loaded magazine. You can see the bullet obviously right there. The way you get a bullet out, by the way, when it's already loaded in the magazines, you put your thumb behind the back end of it there, and you just push forward and slide it out. I mean, that's pretty simple. To get it back in, see the two slots there? The end piece that's kind of flared out on the back slips into those two spaces right there. Push down. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. And you slide back. Okay, so push down with the flared edge going through this square there and slide it back. Okay, and always keep count. Okay, now on to general disassembly and general information about the rifle. Two tools you're going to need basically is a flathead screwdriver, which I'm just using this multi-tool for that, and one of these little hex devices. I always keep one of these just in case. This is more used for the Archangel body kit I usually have on this. I switched back to my wooden stock because obviously that's what he's going to have. Okay, a couple things here. Front sight, okay, just a standard iron sight. The back iron sight here, let me flip the light on. This can flip down, and that little screw there, if you turn that, it adjusts the back iron sight. Okay. I have the slide opened in a locked position. Okay, the way you do that, turn the rifle up this way, is you see this little piece right here? You pull the slide back and let me release it. Okay, so you take the slide, you pull it back, and that little piece there, if I can get to where you can see it, you push the tip of it down, the back tip right there, the very end, push that down, and slowly release the slide, and it'll lock into place. And you'll see it actually lift up a little bit right there. The way to release it, pull the slide back, push it down as such, and release, okay? So if you want to chamber around with a magazine in there, you pull back, let go, that chambers around, okay? Excuse me. Okay, so you load the magazine as such. To release, you just push forward. Now, a key thing about any and all guns with a magazine release, it should, just by the mere press, fall out. If it doesn't do that, there is something wrong. You need to take it to a gunsmith at that point to have it looked at. Okay. General disassembly and cleaning. For this one, I'm going to put the camera up on. There. Alright. So, a couple things here. The nice thing about these rifles is there's two screws basically to disassemble this thing. So, using your trusty flathead screwdriver, I start here up at the head. This little plastic neck piece just has one flathead screwdriver. You go ahead and unscrew that. I personally recommend disassembly and cleaning every time I go out to the range. I mean, all I use is some basic gun cloth, which I'll show you that as well. Just gun cloths and a brush. Just run through with some solvent a couple times and then run through with oil once and you're done. Alright, there's the plastic headpiece. Right underneath there's a screw right here, right before the opening for the magazine. You're going to feel the stock get instantly loose. And it doesn't take much to get it to where you can just kind of do it with your hands. Alright. And then you kind of have to take your safety, which is right here, and just kind of get it in between. And you lift this up. This is your disassembled rifle. Okay. Key thing, since I realized I didn't mention the safety, okay. Red is for fire, black is for not. Okay, that's pretty basic for any safety. I hope my friend who's watching this kind of knows that. Alright, last thing on disassembly. The last piece, which I'm not going to be showing you on here, is there's 3 pins. 1, 2, and 3. You pop out these 3 pins using a punch and a hammer, or I also just use one of these. Just put it right up against, pop it a couple times with a hammer. These come out pretty easy. The trigger assembly, this whole piece, slides right out. And then the slide, which is this little metal piece that goes back and forth here, that chambers around. You pull this back, lift up the metal piece, and then you'll find a long metal post attached to this little handle. And you just reverse the process to put that back in. I may, if my friend decides he needs help on that, I may show him, or may do a YouTube video of that as well. I don't know yet. So that's the general disassembly of the Ruger 1022. It's also kind of neat to, you know, so you can kind of see the magazine in there. Kind of looks like, you know. Alright. So, also, you should have a mount that comes with this. There's 4 screws up the top. When I first got this, they painted over them. So they look like they're kind of for show. They're not. You can actually unscrew those little puppies and take those out and put your mount in there for your scope, whatever. Okay? And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching.